Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to week 7 here on YouTube for this road to 100 million that I am on. And let's take a look at how this week has gone. It's been an interesting one. I've made some changes at the end of the week, or rather today, just before I record this episode. I added 3 new realms due to, someone who you might be familiar with from the goldmaking community, Jack the Dipper. He's doing the podcast, the Auction House podcast with Sansorful, and he has his website, Dipping Into Gold. And he's actually, he wanted to get rid of some of his realms, so I got what he had left over on 3 of his realms, and we've added those yesterday. So it's going to be interesting to see how we go in terms of sales there. So I'll be for sure posting battle pets there and see how it goes. But let's just dive into the numbers as usual. So what can we see? Well, we're sitting at a lot more gold than last week. A lot more gold. 2.1 million, in fact, more gold than last week. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good indeed. We are raking it in across the board. Partially, of course, because I did not spend a lot of gold on BOEs this week, but we got in a decent chunk of sales. I'm still about negative 1.3 million on BOEs, as we'll see. But apart from that, things are looking pretty good. I should say with this with these numbers. So interesting. Up about 1 million up on Draenor. With 3.1 million in sales this week compared to 3.6 last week, so a slight decrease. I was a little bit more active this week, a little bit, at least for the first part, but then after the reset, or after Thursday, I just didn't restock any base legendaries until today. And I was sold out on so many slots, way more than usual, so I think I had a very effective reset day. And then very inefficient since then, since I was a little bit too close to my own namesake. I was a little bit too lazy. But that's what it is. That's what it is. So outside of that, the only two like really disappointing things is these two realms, like Sylvanas and Stormscale, which are two of my other high pop realms. And Stormscale has generally been really good, but this week there was nothing here. And today I had so few sales. There were 2 realms or something where I got sales at all today. So that was really, really disappointing. But apart from that, of course, like this is nice. Loads of realms where I'm making gold. We have the 3 new realms down at the bottom here. We're up 2.1 million. Slightly less in total sales, which mostly reflects what I said, that the only reason why we're 2.1 million up is because I didn't try to spend 2.1 million on BOEs. I did do some shopping scans. I think we'll take a look at the records here. I did do a little bit of shopping a week ago. So that was last week. I actually haven't bought any BOEs in this week. We've just sold them. And we've sold BOEs for 800k. So not that much, which is part of why I haven't bought I bought a bunch like last week, and I'm not sure if it's paid off. Whenever I get sales, I just feel like I haven't profited, but I might be profiting and just underestimating the value. So we'll see. Overall, I'm not too happy with BOE flipping. I'm probably not gonna do too much more of that. To be honest, I've not been particularly impressed with how that market has gone at all. Obviously, I will need to add battle pets, more battle pets. I did my usual like caging up the ones I have in my journal already routine, and I think I don't remember which of these on Emerald Dream. I think I just posted like 20 pets or something. Twisting Nether, I'm very uncertain what I'll do with. It's another very high pop realm, and it's my approach usually doesn't work that well on super high pop realms. So we'll see if I go with what I regularly do, or if I have to make some form of change, or if I do something else. Well, I just haven't decided yet. We're dominating slightly less dominant from my main realm. Like it's not just 73% of the sales this time around, so not as bad as it has often been. So I presume that that's good. We are spreading things out a little bit more. When I outlined my plans, my idea was to get about 60% of my gold on my main realm. So we're still above that, but we'll see how it goes. We're obviously barreling on towards gold cap, and we will be making it there in a couple more weeks, probably like two or 3 weeks, I'd guess. Well, with this rate, it's 3 weeks with 9.7 or about 1 million gold made this week in terms of liquid gold increase. But obviously it can go either way. This graph is fantastic over the last couple of months. Last week as well, just a general trend upwards, and then I did a large restocking session today for BOEs. As you can see, like nothing happened between Friday and Sunday because I didn't restock BOEs or base legendaries, and I was already sold out of all of the very popular ones. So if I'd restocked here, I probably would have been even higher by now, because I'm getting a lot of sales. Definitely getting a lot of sales. And if you look at if you take a look at the ledger, we're gonna see what we expect to see, which is just a list completely dominated by base legendaries here at the top. And as some of you may have noticed, there's a new category in town. I've started selling enchants again. I crafted up about 20 of each of all of the ones that showed a profit, and they are selling. They're not going to make me rich, though. It's small amounts of gold, nothing large on any of them, but they'll help. And of course, all of these BOE, the base legendaries. No crazy sales this week, though. None in the I think I had some last week in like the 100k range. And we're not at that level at all this week. Might be because of lazy reposting. It might be because the prices have actually fallen down. As you know, I don't really track the prices that closely on a day-to-day basis. I just run my scans and go on to the next realm. And as you can see, we have a couple of rank 2 and 3 base legendaries coming in. I think that's actually the last of the rank 2 rings. And they are quite profitable, so I guess I gotta go craft some more rank 2 rings. I haven't crafted them in a while, and they look very good. So yeah, we'll be keep making gold. Keep executing on generally the same game plan. The only change I want to do for this week, or I want to do, is I want to make sure I buy battle pets, because I will need battle pets on these 2 realms. I don't have enough, essentially. And this Doomhammer, this other new realm I got from Jack, has obviously been working really well. With 85k in sales last week, 214k in sales this week, and just a very, 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 very good realm. I feel like there's something has to be missing here. Thought I had more in sales on Doomhammer, but maybe that was last week. Maybe it was the week before I had the battle pet, the huge sales. Yeah, that was the week before that even. Time flies. But yeah, hopefully some of the other realms I add will be as strong, because Doomhammer has sold an absolutely very high amount of battle pets that I typically don't see on any of my realms. So if I'm lucky, then we'll see something similar on Magtheridon and Emerald Dream. And then Twisting Nether, we'll just have to to figure it out as we go along and see what we can eke out of that super high pop realm. Hopefully we can do something cool there as well. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the update this week. If you enjoy this series, make sure you like the video, comment below if you have any questions, anything you'd like me to take a deeper look at or talk more about. And of course, make sure you're subscribed to the channel as well to help me out. I've been really enjoying making YouTube videos, and I have a couple of other plans, because right now, so far, it's only been this road to 100 million, and of course the World of Goldcraft podcast that I'm now recording live on Twitch and posting straight to YouTube as well. But I do have some other ideas that hopefully I'll get the first one out this week, and you can all take a look at that. I don't think I'll have any of my other YouTube videos that I'm planning or at least thinking about on any kind of schedule, but they should be coming out shortly. So yeah, thank you so much for staying with me. And I hope this gives you an insight into what kind of things you can do to make gold, and what you can look at to figure out how you're doing or how you're not doing well. And hopefully all of you are making gold as well, and it's not just me, because this was a great week. Hopefully you had a profitable one as well. Goodbye, guys.